Good morning to the upper school. Great to see all my friends out there in TV land today, and happy you're with us here on Tuesday, September 15th. We are now halfway through September. We are cranking along, and it's been great to have you all back here on campus, and a hello to those of you who are with us virtually today. We will go through our usual assembly protocol, and that is to start with faculty, and I'm going to have Ms. Wright right now come join us for an announcement. Ms. Wright, good to see you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm excited to announce that we are returning to virtual college visits this year. So starting soon, we are going to have a number of universities coming to TBS to meet our students and to talk to you about the opportunities at their various schools. While we're really excited to have these people come, our procedures have to be a little bit different this year. So if you are a senior or a junior, you are allowed to miss class with your teacher's permission to come to one of these visits. And please understand that permission is granted at your teacher's discretion. You are allowed to come. We need you to ask your teacher for permission 2 days in advance, and we need you to register for visits this year so that we have a space big enough to hold that virtual visit. So I will be sending you shortly an email with a link to the virtual visits, and we will be asking you also to ask your teacher's permissions at least 2 days in advance. We will post the list of visits every week in Bucklines. These are the ones that are coming up in the next couple of weeks, and there's some really exciting universities coming to visit us. If you have any questions, please ask your college counselor, and if you can't make it to a meeting, please don't panic. Your college counselor would be happy to collect information on your behalf and to let the colleges know that you were interested. So we look forward to seeing you. If you're remote, you can still join us. We look forward to seeing you at some of these exciting college visits in the weeks ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Wright. Student announcements. We have Ella Pierman today, and she is the president of HOSA. Ella, great to have you.
Good morning. My name is Ella Pierman. I'm a junior and the president of HOSA. HOSA stands for the Health Occupation Students of America Future Health Professionals. This is an international chartered organization that fosters global friendships and health awareness through competition and collaboration. There are over 50 competitions in which to compete, so there's quite literally something for everyone, even if you're not interested in medicine. You can compete in medical math, spelling, essay writing, or debates. There's forensic competition, a photography section, a poster competition, a medical innovations competition, and so much more. In the past 2 years that we have been competing, we have had at least 2 people place each time, and our first year we went to the international competition. If you're interested or want to find out more information, we're having a meeting today after school in room 405, and if you can't make it but are interested, please email me or Mrs. Pierman. Thank you.
Thank you, Ella. HOSA's been around, I guess we're in our 3rd year now, and it's been an amazing group, and so please do get in touch with either the Piermans and see where you can go with that. It's been a terrific thing. A couple pieces from me before we break and you have some lunch, and the first is just a big thank you for all that you're doing as students, to our faculty, obviously. I think sometimes it's hard, and particularly as we get to what we consider what feels like a little bit of normal, particularly compared to what we've been through the last few months. I think that it feels like normal, and part of it, that is great. It is normal, but there's this other part when you step back and say, wow, look at the things that we're doing as a school community in the face of what's really not normal. And I just wanted to thank you all for what you're doing to make that happen. I just look at the ways we've kind of creatively moved around athletics, and the fact that we're streaming athletics thanks to Mr. Archer, speaking of the BTV studio, and again, doing a movie instead of a play, and just the various ways, say, Bengineers is putting together competitions, and just those pieces, and being done 100 times over by different students and different faculty, and just, again, I think it's great to have a sense of normalcy and to feel that. In the last couple of weeks, it's beginning to feel that way, and there's a comfort level, and that's really important. But at the same time, keep that bigger perspective and say, hey, it's not necessarily. And so one, you've got to kind of maintain that vigilance of keeping masks on and doing the things we have to do as a community and as individuals within that community to keep this community going to get forward healthily. And you guys are doing an amazing job with that. I know there are frustrations, but again, please take that bigger picture into account and realize what amazing things that we're doing already. And so I just, one, I wanted to recognize that. Two, I wanted to thank you for it. And three, somewhat off topic, but just again, sort of in the vein of doing some amazing things, I got a chance to look at the grade 9 election videos, and just again, to those of you who are putting yourselves out there as freshmen at the Benjamin School and wanting to run for student council, I give you a big tip of the hat. It is not an easy thing to do as a first-year person at the upper school, but I love the initiative. I love the courage you're doing. You're actually kind of putting your money where your mouth is and getting out there into what Theodore Roosevelt called the arena. And so here's to you on that one. And good luck with the election. Thank you to Student Council. I know you're working hard on Spirit Week and pieces that are about to come very quickly as we head into October. But just, again, a quick overview for me to say thank you all for the great work you're doing. It's been wonderful to have you back here. We're looking forward to having our other friends join us as soon as they can. And a big thank you to Mr. Archer, as always, for the BTV studio space. Enjoy your lunch, enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll see you on Friday. So thanks, and go Bucks.